da 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 da. Hello everyone and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we made landfall on Nar Shaddaa, and this time we are going to head into the refugee sector to try and help out some people.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I feel this background noise like a vibration.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
I feel so alive, but with a desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
But the anger and desperation, is there some way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
I'm not interested in manipulation, but healing.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
Cool. Kreia does have some okay observations, but for the most part, she's just kind of a bitch.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think the ship is yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you can prove the ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
That's right, but I didn't know about the cargo hatch.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
You're not taking the ship.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back, no one has to know.
I know I said I was going to, but I actually can't afford to do that. I need the ship. Okay. Hello. And who do you two think you are? And who's this overseer? This Sakwish sounds like the one I need to see. I'm just visiting. Do I really have to pay the toll? Thank you, kind sirs. Why would you ever not use, like, the charisma skills in an RPG? Like, I can just talk people into or out of anything I want. Okay, so I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but essentially there are two ways to get to Visquis. We can either go the dark side route and basically start bending this area to our will, and he'll go, who is this person who's making life so easy for me? And then he'll arrange a meet with us. Or we can do the light side route, which is what we're going to do, and start helping people, righting all of his wrongs, and then he's going to contact us going, who is this person making life so difficult for me? So let's start with this guy over here.
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
Let me help. I know how to treat injuries.
But I might infect you.
I will accept the risk.
I won't turn away your help. Thank you. You're very kind, but I don't think it helped much.
How did you become ill?
I don't know. I was well just yesterday. Now, I don't think I'll last much longer.
I'll be going now.
You're not gonna kill me, are you? Please don't kill me.
What? I'm not going to kill you. I won't kill you. The Overseer might be convinced to prevent your illness from spreading.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just helped you. Why would I kill you? What the heck? Okay. Husef.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How did the Serico and Exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Did the Serico ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
What does the Exchange do to the refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Is there anything I can help you with?
If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
You lost your husband? What happened?
When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships.
Why did the Sith let the in-system shuttles survive?
I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos, and I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go.
If there's any way I can help, let me know.
You were kind to offer, but unless you can return my husband to me, there is little that you can do.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'll be going now. And Karana.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
Spacer? No, I'm Chris.
Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
I might be able to track him down for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits.
And how much did Planor charge you for this information?
50 credits? Why?
I suspect Planor scammed you.
I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
So this is pretty much what we're going to do. Just run around and talk to people and try and solve their problems until a crime boss goes, hey, what the heck, man?
Tawintini jabiasta malavari, iglati tachapoi.
Kaven?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I was on Telos for a time. Cave in. I thought you had died at Serico.
Ta come tak, playa justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Ta come tak, playa justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Yes, I did, but I don't want to talk about it.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawa tone ruta.
The Twi'lek named Kevin.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
No, I don't. Why?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
You served in the war?
Yes, and look where I ended up.
Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
If I hear of anyone looking for a pilot, I'll refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
Okay. All these people don't have name tags.
Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
Kavanatakalu, kavanami donki krato.
Ta winti ni ja biasta melawari? Iglati ta chapoi?
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi lumalispa.
Okay.
Nita manta yuma lorda wata no sanastika. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
All right, let's hear it.
Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Who, Atten?
Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
Okay, well, apparently Atten isn't quite who he says he is, or at least has some sort of checkered past. He was right there. We'll pretend for the sake of the game that he wasn't.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
I wanted to speak to your leader.
That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
The exchange has been getting in his way. I want to help him gain the upper hand.
All right, you can go see him. Try anything, and you'll never make it out.
Cool. So Nar Shaddaa definitely has a theme of the leftovers from the war. And for a Star Wars game in like 2001, that was kind of a very political opinion.
I heard you've been looking for me.
I don't like how you have been bullying the refugees.
Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say?
Surely you can find something better to do.
Then what would you propose me and my men do?
Why don't you deal with the exchange?
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I have a plan to drive them out of this sector.
Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
I've scouted them out. Attack them from the south.
We'll go and make our move. Men, let's take them out.
Well, here they go. Oh boy. I may have done something. We will follow up on that in just a second. First, I wanted to talk to Atten about that information we just got from those two Twi'leks. So let's switch back to me.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I have ever been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I had some questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah? That's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, that you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, I just wanted to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you've got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived on Nar Shaddaa.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you've got a question, then ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on, let's hear it all.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
They did not deserve it. Why would you even say that?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
The Jedi are guardians of the peace. They are not as you describe.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You're wrong, Atten. That is not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know about your past, especially if we're traveling together.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
You served in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
But why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why did you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
I agree. The Republic did not deserve your loyalty, not any longer.
The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk wardroids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
Instead, you all became Sith.
If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What happened then?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
You make it sound easy.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
So you force emotions to block someone reading your mind?
Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture Jedi, not kill them?
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
But you're here now. Why?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
Why are you telling me this? You're telling a Jedi that you killed Jedi.
Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
But why did you leave the Sith?
Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Who?
I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Like what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
So what did you do?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force, in my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was, and how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
That is what it means to be a Jedi.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her.
And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
So what happened to her?
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me. And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone. And then, I met you on Paragus. And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
Then I welcome your help.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
Then let us stand together against the Sith.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in. I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you, Atton.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
Just close your eyes and open your mind. You must learn to feel it around you, feel its currents, its eddies. Listen to the echo of your thoughts, your heart, separated from war, separated from hate. Think of what you felt when you felt the need to help me, to protect me. And at last, Atton, awaken. Atton has taken his first steps on the path of the Jedi Sentinel. He will grow in ability as he travels with you and learns what you know of the Force. So, that was a very long conversation and a lot of heavy stuff there. But Atton is now a Jedi. We want demolitions, we want stealth, and security. Probably awareness? Yeah, let's do awareness. So we will want to do finesse, because Atton's got a high dex. We want him to use his dexterity with a lightsaber, not his strength. And then powers. We're going to give him heal right away, because that is so gosh dang helpful. What else should we give him? Power gives the Jedi the ability to deflect any ranged attacks without a lightsaber. However, it's always in effect. Okay, let's do that one too. Okay, so Atton's a Jedi now. Once we start getting lightsabers, we can give him one. But that is a really deep conversation, and it definitely it's a really cool character moment, because as soon as he starts talking about it, it all just kind of spills out. You can see I've passed a couple influence checks in there, but for the most part, he's just saying them. And granted, we've been with Atton for longer than most people, so we have more influence with him. But I just think it's a really cool moment that this stuff was just kind of bubbling inside of him. He needed to get it out. And as soon as he had an excuse, it all just came flowing out. There's a lot in this game about talking to people, finding out what makes them tick, and making sure that they get that they essentially get what they need. And this is very early BioWare stuff. You can see the threads in this in Mass Effect, Dragon Age, all that kind of stuff. But this is kind of the precursor to that. I'm trying to get to the other side so that we can see how far the Serico guys got. Okay. They must not have gotten too far. Because there's 2 dead guys. And that's it. Oh, the blur. Oh, the blur. Okay. So let's just go in and talk. This will be the Overseer. Visquis? You the one running this place? One of the refugees has a terrible disease. If you don't relax your hold on the refugees, the disease will spread. I don't have the skills needed to cure him. Alright, I'll take care of him. Alright, well, we're gonna have to find something to do with that guy. I obviously don't want to just kill him. Maybe we can get him to move somewhere else. Gentlemen. Okay. Let's check this door. Just more Gamorreans hanging out. Really? Okay, well, I'll go all the way around, I guess.
Let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Come back! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for. Well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Kreia? Is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board...
Whoa!
Yes.
Kreia.
What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the Exile will do.
If they think I'm going to give up this ship without a fight, well, they're wrong. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Oh, buddy. Well, that's not good. We should probably go deal with that. Hang on, everybody. The Jedi's coming to save the day. Well, okay, listen. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this. No? You're not willing to hear it? Alright, well, murder it is.
More where that came from.
Okay. Get whirlwinded. No? Okay. Alright, I gotta level up, but we're gonna push on through here. Oh, it's an ambush! He was hiding around this corner. Force! Man. Gotta be honest, I don't think I'm very good with the Force. Let's drop a heal. We're gonna be out of Force points for a little bit.
More where that came from.
Huh, okay. So, we will have this climactic showdown with the Red Eclipse Slavers on the Ebonhawk next time. Thank you for joining me, and we will conclude this next time. Bye!